Ladies, what if I were to tell you women who drive men absolutely wild usually are not the most beautiful woman that is in the room? She's definitely not the loudest. She's definitely not the most flirtatious, and she definitely does not chase men. What she does is she thinks differently. And today I'm going to share the 3 mindsets, okay, that will instantly separate a confident woman from everybody else. Hello, my single lovelies. It's Denise with Dating for You Talks, and it is a Sunday recap. That means that somebody has written to me, and we're going to discuss something that a viewer wrote me, and it's going to either help you or it won't, but I think it's going to help you, okay? And I'm going to point out what is tasty and not tasty, and if you like what I have to say, please give me a like, and if you think somebody needs to hear this, share it on over, and of course, please subscribe to YouTube. Okay, so she asked me a question, and she said, what is it about certain women that just captivate men? It's a good question, right? And I told her, it's not usually what they look like. It's how they think. All right, so this is what she wrote me. She said, Denise, I have a friend who always seems to attract great men. Okay? She isn't trying too hard like everybody else is. You know, she doesn't play games. She isn't posting, you know, all these guys that she's out with online. But and men seem to be, you know, really drawn to her. So she asked me, you know, what does she have that other women don't? Now, I'm just told the truth, okay? It starts with your friend's mindset, because confidence isn't something you wear, right? It's something that you believe. And mindset is about choosing, right? She's not chasing. So let's talk about that, all right? So the first thing is very simple. She chooses. She doesn't chase. And most people, you know, that are dating right now are wondering, how do I get this person to like me? See, confident women ask a totally different question, all right? Do I even like him? That's the question that they're asking themselves. Now, think about how powerful that is. Instead of trying to earn someone's approval, okay, she's paying attention. She's observing. She's evaluating. She's not, you know, desperate to be chosen. She's not deciding whether this person deserves a seat at the table. And gentlemen can feel that energy immediately, because confidence isn't convincing someone of your value. Confidence is, it's already there. You know it. They feel it. Okay? It's very attractive. So what tasty here is choosing wisely, being curious, taking your time. You know, not tasty is trying to win someone over before you've even decided if they're the right person. Think about that. I mean, ladies, the goal isn't to get chosen. The goal is for you to choose wisely. All right? So the second mindset here is huge. This is huge. Her happiness does not depend on a man, because she's already happy, right? She has her friends, she has her family, she has her hobbies, and she has her goals, right? She has her purpose. A relationship is a beautiful addition, but it is not the foundation. And men feel that difference. When a woman expects a man to become her entire world, oh my God, it creates a lot of pressure. But when a woman has a full, exciting life and invites him into that life, you know, she's creating an attraction, because now, you know, she doesn't need to be rescued, right? She wants him to join her. Big difference. So what's tasty when it comes to this is a woman who enjoys her life without a relationship. Not tasty is expecting a partner to become the source of everything, the purpose, the happiness, my identity. Right? Nobody wants to be responsible for someone's happiness. It's okay to bring people joy. That's what you get from somebody. Okay? They cannot make you happy. They can bring you joy. Because the right person will love to contribute to your happiness. All right? Mindset 3 here is, probably the most important. And, it's is that she pays attention to the actions, not the promises. Because anybody can make promises. I've talked about this before. Anybody can say, you're special, right? I've never met anyone like you before. I see a future with you, right? The question is, what are they doing, right? Are they showing up? Are they consistent, right? Are they making the plans with you? Are they inviting you to events and spending time and effort? Because confident women don't fall in love with potential, right? They fall in love with patterns, and patterns tell the truth. So what's tasty here is consistency, effort, following through. Not tasty is big words, right? Big promises that are empty, right? Futures that are fake. A man doesn't become attractive because of what he says. He becomes attractive because of what he is consistently doing. So, Food Talks always tells you the truth, okay? The women who are captivating men aren't usually women who are trying the hardest. They are women who know their worth and they protect their peace. And, how do I say this? Refuse to abandon themselves for anybody's attention. All right? They're choosing, not chasing. They built a life that they love, and they trust the actions over the words of someone else. They're confident, and confident is magnetic. So, I'm Denise. Dating Food Talks always tells you the truth. So I'd like to know in the comments is, which of these 3 mindsets do you think is the hardest for a woman to master? Huh? Is it choosing instead of chasing? Building happiness before the relationship? Or is it trusting actions over promises? Okay. Until next time, my single lovelies, have a great week.